Hey BookTube. So I filmed this whole video and I made so many mistakes. I have to redo it. First of all, Barnes and Noble called in the middle of it because my wife's pre-order is going to be ready for the new Colleen Hoover book. And then I go to flip it over and it's all upside down. So here we are, we're going to refilm. Let me know down below if you ever just totally butcher a video because that's what we did. So this morning with the girls, while my wife was at work, I took them to a library book sale at the local library that we go to every Saturday, so it was super convenient. And naturally, I just grabbed a bunch of books, and we'll never know if I ever even end up reading all of them. What was the other ones? I think I moved them because I was starting to clean up. Yep, I did. So there's two more. We're gonna start off with ones that I already are the fifth and sixth in a series. So I'm probably just gonna end up selling them. But the covers caught me because they're vintage fantasy. So we got Crystal Dragon, and then we have the Dragon Crown, and these are both by Richard Knack is probably the way it is. So yeah, so I'm probably gonna end up selling these. And hold on one sec. I flipped you guys around. Now hopefully it doesn't go upside down again because I'm gonna lose my mind. But so we got these, the Crystal Dragon, and these are both in the Dragon Realm series. And so I'll probably end up selling those because yeah, we don't really we're not gonna probably read them, you know, because I'd have to get all the other ones, you know. That's the book lovers problem. Then we found a 2010 release, first edition of one of the Jack Reacher books, 61 Hours by Lee Child. I love Jack Reacher. I love some ass kissing, some ass kicking type fiction. So whenever I see a hardcover I don't have in the Jack Reacher series, I grab it because those are my palate cleanser books. They're my absolute favorite. Next is going to be for my horror fans out there. I found this by R.L. Stine. Now this is from the Fear Street collection. This is called Goodnight Kiss. It has Goodnight Kiss 1, Goodnight Kiss 2, and then the Vampire Club. And somebody reviewed it on Goodreads saying that it's hard to find a physical copy of the Vampire Club. So it's got this awesome cover. Hopefully it'll focus for you. And if you look real hard, you can see this on the actual cover. So I freaking love that. I think that that's so cool. So we got the Goodnight Kiss Collector's Edition. So next we got a Donna Tartt book, The Goldfinch. This is kind of, I was getting a bunch for my wife. And naturally, you know, when you're shopping, you got to shop for everybody in the house. The girls got a bunch, and my wife got a few. And this one's kind of one that I think both of us would like. It's more on the literary side. Here's Donna Tartt right there. I know most people are going to know about this book. This is a pretty well-known book, but it's in good condition. Nice little reading copy of Donna Tartt's The Goldfinch. Next, we got some vintage sci-fi. Now, this is called This Immortal. It's also known as Call Me Conrad, if I'm not mistaken. And basically, this is just some guy that he has a history, and we're gonna find out more about it. So there's that. Another classic sci-fi we found, I guess, is L. Ron Hubbard's Battlefield Earth. I've just never read it, and when you're buying a bag of 10, it was only $10 for a bag of books. I got the movie tie-in version with John Travolta on the back. I'm pretty sure he's in Scientology, so that's kind of funny that he was in a movie. It looks cheesy. It looks, I mean, if this is how he looks in the movie, it looks cheesy. Maybe it's a great movie. Let me know if Battlefield Earth is worth watching. This is a chunker. I tell you what, 1,000 pages. This is an absolute monster. So we're going to see about that. Next is I was pretty jealous that I did not have a reader copy of Lonesome Dove or any copy of Lonesome Dove. So I'll probably be the last owner of this one. It's kind of in rough shape. But next summer, I want to be reading Lonesome Dove, another chunker at like 900 something pages by, what's his name? Larry McMurtry. Larry McMurtry. So I'm excited to read this one. I've heard nothing but good things from the people that read it. They say, you know, obviously it's got some slow parts, but it's well worth the read. Next is a pulp kick-ass book, and this is in the Mark Bolan series. This is Executioner number 29, Command Strike by Don Pendleton. This is just some pulp action hero type book. I honestly, I just seen it and I was like, oh, there's only one of them. Let's throw it in our thing. I see these at Savers all the time when I go looking for used books. But this one, like I said, all this was $10 plus a bunch for the girls upstairs. So you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. Next we have The Tribe by, who is this by? You can't even read it. It's so destroyed. It's very, very old. But it's a step back cover, step back horror from the time of, you know, Paperbacks from Hell and all that stuff. So I absolutely had to get it. Couldn't leave that one behind. Next we have Pierce Anthony, Cheesy Fantasy, A Boy's Fabulous Quest. I just think these covers are absolutely absurd, so I always get them. Every time I see them, I get one of the Xanth books. This is a fantasy series, the Xanth books. I think there's like 30 of them or 40 at this point, probably more at this point. But it just looks so cheesy. I had to get it. I don't know why. I have problems. And then we got a few more, but I got the Relic one and then the sequel. So yeah, this is by Douglas Preston and Lincoln Child. I've been seeing these make their rounds actually. Like I've been seeing people post them. They were reading them during the beginning of fall and at the end of summer. I was seeing people post it on Instagram and here on BookTube. So Relic, little thriller mystery action going on. And then rounding it out, we got some Louis L'Amour. Now, this one looks super cool. It's got actually a female character in it who is trying to avenge her brother's death. And then this gentleman's going to help along the way naturally. You know, so it's the Kiona Trail. And yeah, so they had a bunch of Louis L'Amour. This one just sounded the best to me, so I don't even know if it's good. Trouble in the Railhead. So, pretty cool. And then finally, we found something that there was no way I was leaving it behind because it's in great condition. It's all the Sackets in a box set. So you got Treasure Mountain, Mustang Man, Londo, Sackett, and Sackett's Land by Louis L'Amour. And I didn't even take them out, but yeah, I'm not gonna because it's gonna be hard to get them back in. But it looks like nobody ever even read them, which is a tragedy. But yeah, so we got a box set of Louis L'Amour. I mean, why not? So I'm ready for, what is it, June on the Range next year? I think I'm ready at this point. I got like, this is pretty much, boom, June on the Range. We'll read all those, right? So that was my library book haul. I had to kind of hurry up and refilm it because, like I said, it cut it off. It was upside down, and I don't think you guys want to watch it upside down. So I hope everybody has a great weekend and don't work too hard. If you've read any of these, please let me know down below what's worth reading and whatnot. So until next time, it's been Working Man Reads. Go Bills, and I'll see you soon.